Okay, well, we lost. So, in about 30 days' time, all this is going to be located somewhere else because, they'll drop the bombshell in court. Oh, well, help them relocate. I would have liked to have heard that a few weeks ago. I might have felt a little less backed into a corner and making noises like you better send a medical exam when you send the cops. Yeah. No, I'm little combination of weird feelings going on here. It's like, well, it's a but at least we not necessarily thrown out into the street. Just going. And if the directions I heard were that they will help relocate us. Okay, well that means hopefully that means relocating to another property within the housing authority. And we picked out a few. I've sent them over. Emailed the front office. Okay, you're supposed to be helping us. Here's some places that would work. I'm trying to keep it in the general area because one of them's up on Evergreen. No, I don't think so. And a few in Golden. No, I don't think so. But there's one just close to Old Town that would be very nice. Well, yeah, if they're gonna help, and if they're really gonna help and get movers and everything, then this might be the first orderly move we've had since 2001 or 2002. We were still at the house when September 11th happened. I think it was shortly after, about 2001, 2002, that time frame. Every move we have had to make since then has been basically a panic evacuation type thing. Well, they're going to, whatever, just grab a shit. And then the result has been we've basically been moving heaps from place to place and throwing heaps into storage and then pulling a heap out, not having and get a deal before the certain until I can't put it where it needs to be. And then wonder why the place looks like a disaster. So yeah, this could finally, silver lining to a very dark cloud. It's like it could finally, put us some, get this thing properly moved so we can set up right, and part of regaining our lives here. So, but that's not why you're here. I got a new thing here. Little Holy Grail item. This is from 1977. This was South Bend's offering as a Star Trek toy in the Enterprise. And one thing I like, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to light up, but the sound works. And part of the thing is I wanted to get one about like this in this condition. I didn't need a pristine thing. See the prices charging for this. This one I got for like about $60 total with shipping. But the way it is, it's like, there's only one surviving decal on the underside. But this one, I wanted something that I could play with a little bit. And as far as because one of the noteworthy things about it, besides the fact that it's from 77, it's one of the first big, toy, but first the items put out the motion picture. But also the BC deck here. This kind of thing goes back to the phase 2, not kind of phase 2 design, but also in the thing, because this was what the bridge thing was going to look like in the motion picture, except they parked the model under, there's an air conditioning thing or something, but anyway, it got wet, dripped, and sat overnight, and this part was wood, so it got trashed, and they had to replace this entire section here, and that's what we got in the motion picture. But then, and tomorrow coming in, I got another goodie. No, again, I'll hold off on that. One of the things about this one, though, is because you notice all the extra slots here, you could rearrange all the pieces. In fact, the way this thing was in the eBay listing, let me show you how. Now I can get it on here. You're supposed to be able to unplug these things. Oh, come on, you. Well, thing is supposed to rearrange all the pieces, the way this was. And I don't want it's in there now. I don't want to. But when it was on the eBay listing, the secondary hull was switched around, and the engines are plugged into the underside of the saucer. Interesting design, modified, but knowing what you're looking at helps. I think a lot of people say, "That's what the hell is that?" and kind of ignored it. But I was like, okay, yeah, it looks like the entire ship is there. The only thing missing out of it is the stand, and stands show up once in a while, so let's keep an eye open for that. So again, a bright spot in an otherwise really crappy day. So I'm going to let that one sit. I'm going to send some pictures of Rob Burnett and say, hey, look what I got. Now, I think I'm going to paint this sucker up to match the Phase 2 Enterprise. Original series gray, some dark decals with but somehow put the NCC 71 on the thing here. But yeah, the fact that it's not pristine by any stretch of the imagination, it's kind of dirty, and got to clean it up real good. And then I'm probably going to do a Phase 2 paint job on it, or I might keep it white, or do more motion picture. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but. I don't know. Should we go and do the Fortnite thing now while I'm on? I think I will. I got the launchers. We'll just go ahead and start this now. So let me. Whoops. What? What? Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, geez. Yeah. Yeah. Memo to Steve King. Learn when to shut the hell up. Nobody cares your opinion on these things, okay? Especially when it's as ill-informed as it is. It's like, let's get real. You sold some books. Largely by ripping off other people's storylines, too. It's Let's go ahead and get this in here. So. Okay. But yeah, this ship has been, it's kind of a holy grail item. And I think like, we're going back to 1979. And the merchandising, Star Trek merchandising when it comes to the movies is kind of weird. Because the first movie didn't really lend itself to selling toys. So what they put out really didn't do much. Whereas the second movie, which was perfectly suited for my thing, is everyone got burned on the first movie, so nobody put anything out for the second movie. It's back and forth. We had to wait until the 90s when Playmates started, doing stuff for Next Generation, and okay, now we can start going the back, and then you start seeing real good stuff for the motion picture, the original series, and everything. So Movies are tough. Okay, movies are a tough thing to merge. You got to. Not everyone's going to be a Star Wars thing. Where they're going to take off. And that's why George got the merchandise rights for virtually nothing. Because studio didn't care. Because movie merchandising was not a big thing. Okay. Yeah, Maya's doing a live stream about transition and detransition into the pitfalls in there. Like, I got this here. Problems in trans and detrans advocates. So I just had to put it. I would, but I got this going here. So. All right. So let's just go ahead and get into it here. Okay, this is. Oh, that's right. Daffy and Lola are in the shop now. Okay, I really don't think I need the bundle here. All right, you seriously everything is separate? All right. It's $3,200 for the whole thing. All right, there we go. Okay, I really only want Daffy and the emote. I'm not that worried about the back bling, although it is a nice, callback to Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century. Then again, Lola, I'm not a character. I don't care about you. Let's look at the rest of the thing before I make any decisions here. Yeah, that's as much as you're going to get Michael Jordan in this thing. Is a high-end SUV. Now, these guys. Wait, what's her bike? What's her pickaxe? This thing's still loading. Come on, damn it. Let me see. This is aggravating when it starts doing shit like this. All right, fine. We'll come back into it. Back out. Try it again. Okay. Who have we got? Anybody here online yet? Okay, Lady V's on. She's doing a solo. Let's try this again. There we go. Okay, and she has the dragon glass blade. Okay. I'm fine with the back blinks if that makes sense. This doesn't make a lot of sense to be running around with that in her back. I definitely put her in that outfit. And of course we got I still I would put this with Iron Man because it was a meme there. Only a Stark should sit on the Iron Throne. Well, Tony, there you go. All right. I already got the dragon. Okay, now let's get back up here. So. All right, so Daffy be 1,500. Throw in the golden Daffy. That makes it 23. 2,800 for the stuff I actually want. All right, it's 3,200 for the whole damn thing. Because I'm never going to run these. I'm pretty sure to say I'm never going to run those. And I don't think And I'm probably fine on passing on the Duck Dodgers, back bling there too. And let's zoom in on there. Is it gonna? Yeah, Fortnite on their Acme disintegrator pistol. Yeah. When it disintegrates, Buster, it disintegrates. Okay. Okay. All right. Lego style. Frankly, that emote should be built in, though. All right. Let's go ahead and let's get Daffy. I figured now the hammer's falling. Now watch all the assistance and the money flow in. Yeah. Okay. All right. I know to the supporter creator thing, I got Tabor Time check there. Just let her do the same. He does this stuff, to support his daughter, her special needs issues. She's gone through like 30 some surgeries, and she's only like 9. Got spinal bifida. So. All right. So we're just not building it around there. All right. No, they really need that. Definitely need that. All right. Just apply the epic rewards to each one. So that's okay. Now let's see. Do I really want the? Oh, what the hell? Apply that 96 cents on there. All right. All right. So I got Daffy. And the stuff I wanted with Daffy. Apparently the back bling came with it. So, yeah. All right. So let's save this. And it's on the spot. All right. No. No back bling on it. I said no back bling. Go. Glider. Tempting. Only because of his history with Porky. And this is goofy enough. I think we'll change it to cell shaded though. All right, emote wise, let's see what we got here. All right, let's change that around. Icon might take some looking though. Let's see. Actually, Dappy's gets a dollar sign on there. Let's see. Or Reebok thing. I think they might get a Daffy. Yeah, Reebok. There we go. There we go. All right. Alrighty. Now let's look at the quests here. The duck is rather large. Okay. So we got a lot of. We got a few of them about to kick off. Dailies. We got damage and locations. Epic or better. Collect ammo. Okay, new weeklies. Okay. All right. The rabbit take care of itself. Okay. Okay, now let's see. We just need somewhere in Latte there is another human to find. Somewhere in four. Let's do Latte. Hopefully I can move my way down to. I'm guessing somewhere around there. All right. Go ahead and, well, not yet. Not in the middle of here. Look, here we go. All right. One cartoon, Bugs and Daffy, and they're going through doing whatever. And Daffy will either dumped out over the ocean or something, or he's falling to And Bugs going, I wonder if you remember he's a duck and can swim. Oh my God! I guess not. And later on, he's just kicked out of the plane. Why do you remember that he can fly? No, I guess not. Just in case. Yeah, it does move a little funny. I think it may not so much funny. It's he's moving in a way that is not consistent with the cartoon. I think that's part of it, right? Watching Table Times, play to, Now hold on to that. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see where I can scour this area. Let's gotta pay attention to the movements. They'll always be, when you get close to one, they'll let you know. Come on. Yeah, I don't think that last cube is in town. But over there, not there. Maybe that one. Yeah. It's kind of like, where haven't I been? Yeah, that's the thing. Come on, let go. we go. Wait a minute. Let's take care of this first. Thought I saw. Yeah, here we go. Somewhere in here. Upstairs. Okay. Yeah, up there. There we go. There you are. Okay, so we got latte out of the way. It wasn't down there now. Lucky for me, I am blue grass. All right. Never know which cartoon that's from. Okay, I need to destroy 10 things over here. Yeah, we're going to start that. There we go. Come on, damn it. Let me up here. All right. Okay, let's see if anything stuff counted there. No, updated. I'm leveled up at least. All right. And that's that. I got nothing. Okay. Yeah. Get the lobby. All right. All right, let's take a look at the quest first. Once this thing catches up, okay. All right, so it's got 2 in painted palm somewhere, and then 1 in 4, 4 fields. Let's do it over here. And I got 1 daily. Yeah, come on. So I got 100 from that one. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get this in a whirl. That goes back to the very beginnings of Daffy Duck when he was just a crazy duck. Making life hell for, what would old duck on Elma Fudd? I'm gonna get some duck. And then the conniving part came in later. I think mainly when he started dealing with Porky, but especially when him and Bugs got there. I won't mind to rewatch Who Framed Roger Rabbit. No, one thing, because the contracting thing between Warner Brothers and Disney. One of the things I stipulated was that Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse had the exact same screen time. So the thing, they were both on the screen at the same time. Apparently, the same thing applied to Daffy Duck and Donald Duck. They're doing that dueling piano thing in the Ink Spot Club. And that was kind of the last hurrah for cell animation. Was Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Come on, damn it. first up top. Oh, safe. Yeah, this might be one of those things where I have to just dig up a video. Anything on here with this one? Time to clear out of here. Screw it. All right. No, it's going. Wrong way. Shit. Car. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hmm. What do we got up here? That ain't happening. And that ain't happening. So, so I think we're leaving. All right. You know, emote they should have along the lines of the opening. Nothing from. God damn it! Stop that, motherfucker! Hey, mother, God! You're despicable. But do the old, opening from the old Bugs Bunny Roadrunner. Oh, the journey, light the lights. This is it, the height of heights. No more we are seen and are seen that far. We know every part. The height, and know what heights we'll hit. On with the show, this is it. Okay. All right, let's review the quests. Still only one. All right, let's get back up here. All right. Out there, probably not. So let's try further in. Listen, a team up, I'm not going to bog him down with this crap. I do this stuff solo. I'm going to say I'm not going to feel secure until I'm actually in a house. Okay, when I get secure enough, I can get in a house. Then I might finally be able to go to sleep at night without a whole lot of issues. All right. Okay, we're coming in. All right. All right. And bang. Let's try and get some quality time down here. So thank you for not shooting me. Oh shit. Talk to you soon. Okay. All right. God damn it, not now. Damn. Whoop. Yeah, I'm gonna go track down some YouTube tutorials on where those other things are. What's in that? hole up right here. And we'll let everyone kill each other for a while. I still got a game on here to finish too. Okay. I'm just trying to get somebody to join their space. I'm kind of tired up in the moment. There's only 10 left. There we go. Get something going here. Got one of those hex removal puzzles going there. And a moose. Okay. All right, where are we at? Oh, crown. So 2 painted palms and 1 to 4 fields. All right, so I got 2 done. No real reason to move. Nice and comfy. It's high. They're going to throw their violent out there. Not a safe night out for man nor duck. Remember, the points do not go. Who gets the most kills? Who survives? All right. Down to 6 players. Well, 5 others besides me. Okay. We're not going to check downstairs? Okay. When it comes back around for another look-see. That's a tough one here. I got some more to move. Okay. Okay, 3 other players. And so far, I've been damn lucky. Location here. Again, why are video games so popular? Because it's one thing in life we actually have some control. Things piss off, we can actually shoot back. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Well, she was barely in it. So that's why she was barely in it. So yeah, pretty easy. She was barely in it, so it's pretty easy to miss. It was going to form Cherie Curry at a bit part in the Twilight Zone movie back in there. It's a Good Life, I think it is. In the original show, it was Billy Mooney was the kid. So I had that cameo at the very beginning of that part. I need to smack something. No, I kind of gotten friendly with the Cherie on X. Partially on me being a bit of a Runaways fan, but also I'm kind of still in mourning over her character in a movie called called Foxes. So her and Jodie Foster, and her. Let's just say her character doesn't quite make it. Get a drug over or something. She dies on the table. I said I'm still in mourning of that character. Said so am I. So, at one point, I showed her pictures of her dog Tiny. That I would have lost it. But still So I think about that dog almost every day. Type thing. And, so a little bit of bonding over that. And she's also gotten quite conservative over the years. You've had a chat or two regarding Joan Jett, and got a few insights into what happened there because originally it's like. Because originally her Joan's manager Kenny Laguna originally wanted to manage Cherie, and they did a show, and she would blow him away. Thinking she was opening for Joan, and we can't have the opening act doing better than the headliner. Whoa, shit, fucker. Mm. Mm. Yeah. All right. So we leveled up again. Got 3 eliminations this time. All right. Huh. All right. Get another piece out of here. And I like getting loading screens. Okay. Put them into action pretty much immediately. Have it. There we go. There we go. Get them all favorited. That way no one has preference over another one. They go into the rotation. Okay. Yeah. They're still going. So, okay. I'm going to call up on the side here. See what we can do. Find some videos about where the stupid cubes are. But yeah, Kenny wanted to manage Cherie, because hey, you got one runaway, why not make two? Maybe eventually get the whole set. But they did a show, and Cherie kind of did too good, and basically they've never appeared on stage together again. I mean, they've done stuff together. They're still friends stuff, but like professionally, they pretty much put it into any kind of thing like that. So. And I had heard previously that main thing holding up any kind of Runaways reunion was Lita apparently with the flake. At least according to Joe with the flaking out. That no, actually, apparently, Kenny is the one through persuading Joe to not get back together with the other Runaways. And there are other factors. Bassist Jackie Blue got let's just say something of a non-consensual situation with her and Tim Fowler, their manager. And it wasn't so much that was because that was a known sleazeball. It was the fact that the rest of the girls didn't stand up for it. And she understands to a point. They're like 16, 17, and there's what the hell are we going to do? And it was the 70s, So let's say relations between her and the rest of the group are not that great. And Shelley West, drummer, died of lung cancer some years ago, so that pretty much nixes any idea of a full reunion. What little I've seen, I caught an interview bit. I think Shelley had gone into construction. Seemed like a pretty straight and damn good drummer. Yeah. And there's also an interview some years ago, Joan talking about history of the Runaways, and it's like it was gonna blow apart anyway soon because they're about to become legal age. So what are they running away from? The concept from. Because that was part of the whole thing. Is they were all underage. They were all jailbait, pretty much. And again, I do recommend track down the movie The Runaways with Dakota Fanning and Kristen Stewart. That's largely on Cherie's book, Neon Angels on the Road to Ruin, I think it's called. And Joan was there, I think she was kind of on-site technical advisor, and Kristen Stewart shadowed her so much that she became her mini-me. She learned all the songs. She got the mannerisms down. It's like she could practically go on tour and play to Joan, and people wouldn't necessarily know the difference. I remember seeing Kristen Stewart on Letterman several years earlier, when the Twilight thing was still going. But she came out, her leather jacket, thing, and I read that. Everyone wants to get some. They do a life movie of Joan Jett. There you are. All right, let's see. Okay, now we're looking for. Get the cap lock off. Cubes. Okay, let me check. Now, where do we want to do? Painted palms. So I can get some hints here. All right. All right. Let's pause that. And, I don't think I can share the video, but I can see my painted palms. So let's see if I can. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. All right. Come on. Where you at? Now let's zoom in here. Anyway, I'm reviewing a video right now to get where all the cubes are at painted palms, because there's only two of them there, and so far it's like, okay, we've got those. Okay, okay, maybe there's one I missed at the studio. Okay, let's. All right, we need to go basically out here somewhere. All right, oops. So there's one more at the studio, and then there's one out there. So I already got the place marked. So let me get. All right. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. This is the entry point. This is. Mm-hmm. I don't think Marvin they because Marvin's so damn short, squat down. I don't think it'd work to it. Cause, yeah, and make him really cross in case you are making me very angry indeed. Where's the kaboom? There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think I know where the last two cubes I need to get at Penny Palms. Yeah, with Sylvester as the skin. Mm-hmm. Mm. Pickaxe would be a purse. Not like a good emote though. When you start getting up things, opening the old Bugs Bunny Roadrunner cartoon, the series, the Hove cherry, like the lights. This is it. No more rehearsing or nursing apart. We know every part by heart. Mhm. No, I didn't really have any neat feel that need to get Lola at all. So that okay, just yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's an old song. Mm-hmm. I should definitely grab that emote when I get him next time. Mhm. I did pull that emote on elimination last week. I forgot to do it now when I know I'm getting might not get another chance, and I didn't. Oh, they did come in number two in that round. Mm-hmm. 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 Kind of a flail fan. Oh, we've got plenty of flail. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh, mm-hmm. Yeah, next video I got to look at is where are the cubes at Fort and the golf course? Because I'm missing one. Okay, when I get them. So it's in the mouth of one of these banana creatures. Oh, come on, stop it. I'm trying to get in the trailer. There we go. There you are, you son of a bitch. Okay. Now, the other one's on the studio lot, and I think on the Roach Coach, the one I haven't got. Whoops. Shit. Run, you stupid duck. All right. Another time. Okay. hold on to the bunkers for now. You little. What the hell puts up a bunker inside of the music shop? Shit. He'd been disturbed when eating my pizza. All right. Here we go. Okay. All right. Made it to the cabins. It's been pretty well pilfered. Oh, missed one. There's a med kit. I got footsteps. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whoops, and he's got a friend. No. Hmm. Well, I took out two people. I don't know. They popped it. It was a wipe. Yeah. Hmm. And I did the emote on him. So yeah, just to rub it in. Thought I could hang out on the patio for a while. Oh, got friends. Shit, I'm dead. No, asshole. God. Hmm. Up with a battlewood sign. Yeah. Damn it. Damn it. Hey, 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 hey. Good on. out of the stupid storm. There we go. Oh, shit. Right into there. Well, I'm going to go down again. Hmm. Ah. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Hmm. All right. Oh, righty then. So let's. So the last one is on the lot. Got to be in the roach coach somewhere. Hmm. 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 Yeah. Oh, okay. Really. Hmm. Albert Brooks or Dan Aykroyd? Okay. What was segment one? Oh, okay. All right, whatever. I never watched Hunter, so I wouldn't catch that. All right, where are we? Yeah, okay. Whatever. I got one last one to get. All right, where's the roach coach? That's where I gotta get it. There you are. Maybe not that one. Hold still, you little shit. There we go. Okay. All right. All right. Let's heal up first. Was there another food service truck over here? Or? Hmm. Yeah. I know it's Burgess Meredith, a very distinctive voice. God damn. Burgess Meredith is a very distinctive voice, okay? I knew he was. I need to check that video again. Or is it? Oh, did it hurt? Where did we get a load of this? You're a winner of the Golden Duffy. Come here, come on. There we go. Now, where did I park? I had a car here somewhere. I'm in trouble. God. Okay. What the fuck? Bitch. Well, one, that's easy. Yeah. See what's the miracle and get to the reboot van. Yeah, they're coming in to finish me off, little shit. Damn it, and there's a reboot van. You fucker, get off me. Bitch. Mm. God damn it. I don't think there's anything to at this point. Whoops. It's stuck. It's stuck. I don't know. Hold on. And everything's so I got no gold. And the weapons, well, medkit, you know. Right. Get out of there. Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got locked up. What is back here? Hey. Hmm. Again, they have to keep their heads down. There they are. I'm out of shields. Hmm. Did we just leave this party? Hmm. Yeah. What? That's nice. All right. Well, oh, it's gonna, now where was I? Uh, Whatever. I'm kind of occupied at the moment. Yeah. Get getting shot at kind of does that. Nope. All right. All right. Now let's see. That is yes. There are those. Whoa! Shit. Oh shit. And top of the damn hill too. Fuck. Hmm. Well, I leveled up twice. All right. Was you bailing or? I guess I did. All right. I've been at this for about 2 hours here. All right. All right. Where are we at here? Mm-hmm. Okay, she's playing solo. Okay, so let's get in here, get the next goodie. I think we'll finish off the rock here. Get close to it. All right. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I did it twice. All right. I might as well get one more. Okay, so one more, and I got him out of the way. All right, so let's. Actually, I'm going to call it there. Now I'm going to want to see this because I can't really show the video I'm looking at to find out where these things are. So I'm going to go ahead and bail here. And as the adventure that is my life continues, figure out where where we're going to be in the next come 30 days from now, and try and keep it in town in this more this area here. I don't want to I don't want to go to Evergreen. I really don't want to go to Golden. Although there is one place out in Golden that would apparently suit us okay, but I'd rather keep it around here. What? All right, well, let me wrap this up here.
Okay.
All right.
No problem.
All right. So, with that in mind, again, I'm going to have another basic unboxing tomorrow when the next thing's showing up. And I'll show off that little minor grail item. In the meantime, we'll keep you posted and talk at you later. Once I can get past that thing, there we go.